Rest of the time, the ball movement's just been way too slow.
They've had 70% of the ball, but that's one thing. You've got to be
possession when you football matches. It doesn't. They just need to quicken the play up. They need to be braver with some of their passing. A bit slow, a bit sloppy. The one bit of good play we saw, well, obviously the goal was this slow, when they just quickened up and speed things up, and it obviously runners. They just need to do more of that. It's as simple as that. But also be careful at the end, because listen, Slovenia are no mugs. They've been neat and tidy going forward, so it's up to Garrett now. Does he stick or twist? Because at the moment, they top the group.
Why would they be playing that slow? They know it's better playing quicker. Why would it be that they're not?
I think sometimes you just get comfortable in the possession. It's just little details, just how the pace of your pass to somebody, it's behind somebody, pass it in front of somebody. And when you get the strikers or shown for you, be brave enough to be brave enough to lose the ball. It's just taking the safety option every time.
OK, you've got a couple of examples of where it's been going wrong.
Only once you get it, you need the movement. Obviously, you need the movement up front. You need, obviously, to be brave on the ball to pass it in there. When you look at this situation, yes, Kieran's gone inside and then Phil comes in, but you still need some more movement. Maybe that ball could have gone into Jude there. You know, you've got Connor trying to make a move, and then once it comes back here, you know, Harry, come across quicker. When you see Mark, he's looking for something. When you look, can he come in that where the referee space is, pass that ball into there, maybe get someone off him? You can see Jude looking in there. It doesn't go in there, and then you see, then you see Harry. He'll come in, and.
But sometimes the man in possession of the ball can dictate that. No, righty, can we make the point? There's not enough movement. But sometimes if you're in possession, you play the ball, you try and make somebody run. And next time what happens goes, listen, I need a runner. You need runners. You force it for a man on the ball. And Garrett must be frustrated.
Yeah. But what we're watching there is just a collection of single passes. Each player gets it and then works out what they're going to do next. There's no real sort of inbuilt patterns that they really do it, to be fair, off the cuff.
So that they know what they're going to do before they get it.
International football, sometimes that can happen through familiarity, but you just need, obviously, to work on that. And we look really basic. Honestly, we look really basic, and it's sad because I think we're better than that. I think the players out there are better than that, but I also think the players that we've got on the bench are better than that.
And I know this was offside, it looks like slim pickings, but an example of what can happen when you do play it quickly.
This was a nice move, and you're always going to get potentially a nice move. Obviously, Phil Foden's offside, but you look at that piece of football, it's a single piece of football that worked on that particular occasion. Good pass from Declan Rice. It's not the easiest pass in the world to get the weight of that right, as it's been fizzed into him. But obviously, it was offside. You know, we do look quite basic, and that's a problem.
So, would you be saying to them, you're going to have to maybe gamble a little bit, and on occasions you will lose possession, but that doesn't matter because playing this way, you're never going to open them up?
Well, I think there does need to be some provocation of the opposition. You either do that with, like I said, with running, which is the way this team. I think the midfield setup is not there for them to be able to play that kind of football because all three players, Declan, Connor and Jude, kind of play the same way in terms of their passing. You need somebody creative in there who's prepared maybe to gamble in one sense, but also has the vision and the clarity of thought to say, well, before I receive this ball, it's going forward. And then that provokes movement from guys further up.
OK, plenty for Gareth Southgate to be contemplating at half-time with the second half coming up. Before that, if you want to win a trip to Berlin for the final itself, take a look at this.
Get your passport ready as we're sending one of you to the UEFA Euro 2024 final with £50,000. Courtesy of Shaw, Dubman and Links, you and three friends could spend the weekend in Berlin and watch the finalists on Sunday the 4th.
To the next six-figure transaction for actually the pandemic. Well, what she thinks of the video. She had a suit of hand in up watching the bed.
Yeah, the whole team has been mid. I just saw what it is. They've all been mid.
Grab this one back. Come on. Bueno, tata, tu pesi, yeah, I want tata. Don't have it. But we make it.
Toby, to say you have an appointment here, bro.
Appointment?
Toby has an appointment.
Damn, no fun. I don't got it. What's when?
June 28th,
Damn, Toby.
10:15. Optometry, so that's an eye clinic, right?
Guess. So, are you still blind, bro? What the fuck, man? Yeah, no, you guys did that.
Whoop.
So, what?
Second half is starting, okay.
Oh, this is wrong. I told you. Hey, just want to say this new fucking nice shit out of me. I can't like glasses. Get boss. So the blue line like. Get boss.
Didn't Alex Pereira fight this year? Oh, what the hell? Damn, Alex Pereira. Just keep on fighting, bro. Yeah. England got to show something here, man. They got to show that they can win this.
Foden showed really good skills in that first half, but it comes inside a lot. I'd like to see somebody just run past the fullback. Then all of a sudden you have to break the lines at the back. Centre halves have got something to think about. Crosses coming into the box.
It's a big 45 minutes this, isn't it, when it eventually gets underway here in Cologne? Because if England can't raise themselves in this game and they don't get going, I wonder if Gareth Southgate has missed an opportunity, because this, as Ange has already said, is a free hit, and he hasn't given others to shine until now. He only made one change coming into this game when everybody was asking for more than that.
Yeah, but I still believe in the system and what you've been working at for the years leading up to this. And just because you have a couple of mediocre performances, he played very well in the first game, in the first half. After that, it's been a bit poor. But you don't throw out all the systems and all the work you've done just because of that, for me. Anyway, but now's the time to make a few changes now, and certainly when you look at the way they're playing against Slovenia, they just need some pace for me down the sides.
Anthony Gordon would provide that. He is on the bench tonight, hasn't had a kick at this tournament so far. Southgate knows there's 60 million England managers when a big tournament comes around. His selections are the ones that matter. Already making a little dart forward as well, which he will do.
Yeah, he's a good player, make no mistake about that. He's going to be a superstar, boy.
Scholes full of high praise for him. Just don't compare him to me at his age. I was nowhere near the player that he is. It's a lot of burden for him to shoulder, though. 45 minutes to go on the group stage. And he's the one making the run as Bellingham picks it up on that far side. Trippier. Ambitious pass which didn't come off, and there's a chance for Mlakar to break, but Saka's going to get back. Close off the route for Jansa. Slovenia are unbeaten in their last 8 games in all competitions. They could equal a record unbeaten run of 9 between September and March 2021. They were to stay unbeaten tonight. And all the football that we have seen in this tournament, which has got us off our seats and excited us and got our pulses racing, this group has not been the one for entertainment. Saka. Saka wandering into the centre now, and he's got Bellingham to his right. Walker joining up. Saka a little shove in the back, kept hold of the ball and found Kobbie Mainoo, who wants to find Jude Bellingham. Has found Jude Bellingham. He's kept it going well. It's an England corner.
Oh, he's been involved, hasn't he? Since he come on, left side, right side, just linking up and play up.
Short one taken to Foden. Kobbie Mainoo. Walker. Rice. Flooded the blocks with white shirts. It's a deep one to that far post. Kane across the face of goal. Bellingham threatening. Kobbie Mainoo's got it once again. It's like Steve Holland was having a word with Cole Palmer there. This is Bellingham. He might be another change that England think about bringing into the fray.
Yes, please.
Mainoo, Bellingham, trying to find Kane. Cleared by Slovenia. They're looking to get out now. Gahey stops Sporer from getting anywhere near it. It's good commanding defending from the Crystal Palace man.
Let's go.
This is Kane trying to fizz it through the box, and they force Slovenia onto the back foot.
It's a corner.
Running beyond the last defender always works. Kane on that occasion just pointing where he wants it. Defender could have played him offside, he thought about it.
both England players coming to the near post. No options, far post for Kane.
And Slovenia have proved tricky opponents before. England required Harry Kane to score a 94th minute winner in the World Cup qualifying campaign. Wembley, October 2017. Here's Kane again. Spooned into the air by Biol. Foden's strike is not troubling anyone.
Ambitious, let's put it that way.
I don't think there's been any surprises here from Slovenia today. We knew exactly what we were going to get.
Yeah, we said that before the game, didn't we? We played a set way, two big lads up front. They're organised, they drop into that. The spaces in between the back line and the midfield are almost perfect. And when someone does drop into those little gaps in between the lines, one of the central midfield players, Elshnik or Cherin, just pick them up. Two wide players are very disciplined as well. They get back and help the full-backs out. It's not easy to play against, but that's what I'm saying. You can't pass round them, run past them.
England has 71 ball possession, 5 attempts on target, two attempts on target,
Stones.
5 attempts off target. And still can't get nothing going, but still can't get it going.
The problem that England have got is that the longer it stays like this, Denmark find out about it. A Denmark goal sends England down a place into second in the group and into that very nasty side of the draw.
England being second in the group, that is just so sad. That is just sadness right there.
Kobe Mainu. This is Walker. Foden. They're almost getting on the end of that, but stepped Elshnik. Had a good game so far. England were to finish second in the group, then Saturday would be occupied with a trip to Dortmund to play Germany, which is not, I think, on their to-do list as a priority at this moment in time.
I feel like Saka is not
Kane,
familiar
Walker.
with this team.
Contact was poor.
Horrible pass. Come
He
on,
knows it.
Walker.
He's
Yeah,
better
trap
than
the
that.
ball.
He knows
That
it.
was horrible, bro. Yeah, trap the
He's trying to do
ball.
there.
That lad's having a good time. Slovenian fan who was probably heartbroken late on in their game against Serbia. They had a lead for a long time in that match. And they surrendered all 3 points in the dying embers of that game. They will be desperate not to suffer more late heartbreak. They talked openly yesterday, actually, when we were at the press conference about expecting the footballing gods to turn in their favour. Here's Jude Bellingham, looking to turn them in England's.
Penalty?
Slovenia getting men round the ball very quickly. It's going to be a goal kick.
What a ball that was from Harry Kane. That's what he can do when he drops into that midfield area. But it needs a runner, and he got one. Just look at Bellingham, centre forward. Just gets the wrong side or the right side from this point of view. Slightly behind him, can't quite get it under control. Slim pickings were highlighting the nearlies. England haven't created hardly anything in this game.
Bit brighter at the start of the second half, which we've had nearly 10 minutes. And England are warming up. Anthony Gordon, Cole Palmer, Jared Bowen down in front of us. Joe Gomez is down there as well. It's worth pointing out that only one game in the European Championships has finished 0-0 so far.
I'm just thinking about it from a full-back point of view, from Slovenia's point of view. Not really had to do any running back towards the corner flag, chasing a winger, chasing a fast man. All they've done is everything's been in front of them. England have got to change that.
Foden's just wandered into a more central position. Bellingham's just headed out to that far left touchline. He's on the ball now. Walker. Saka.
That's a nice pass from Saka from one front to the other front.
Bellingham chipping it
cross it
forward,
in.
headed away by Beal.
Headed away by the centre back.
Rice almost lost possession but kept it. Can England craft something? Mainu, immediately under pressure, he was clattered by Terpisic.
Have some of that. And then he flies into that. On the elbow as well, the left arm straight across the chin. Did he get a yellow card for that?
No, but that's a little bit naughty, that.
That's... yeah, you lucky boy. I can only think that Mr. Turtin didn't see the elbow.
Foden and Trippier standing over the free kick.
Foden and Trippier.
Foden's delivery. It's aimed towards Kane. It's flicked away by Beal.
Game's to play.
Saka back in. And that's out for a corner.
Beal's just saved his team a goal there because Harry Kane was ready to pounce right behind it. Brilliant ball in again from Foden. Quality, just look at that. Six just getting his head on it before Kane.
Udinese defender who's been the stalwart of that Slovenian defence. He started every single qualifier. He actually got really lucky in that Serbia game not to score an own goal. He did well there. In by Foden. Aimed towards John Stones and then headed back across the face of goals. A bit of head tennis going on here. England trying to force it home. Saka's overhead kick is going to be punished as a foul.
Yeah, he might just caught him as well on the side of the head, but not enough power in the heads. There's a lot of challenges for the ball. No one really got a good header on it. John Stones falling backwards. Gay gets something on it, and then this from Saka. Catches, sure easy catches on that.
Ooh, that hurts. Someone who headed the ball back in the box.
Spora, yeah.
Jumped up, trying to do an overhead kick, but he ended up hitting the guy in the face. Did an overhead kick, ended up hitting the guy in the face. Right?
There's lots of discussions going on down in front of us. Kyle Walker asking for some sort of energy gel on this near touchline. England players Trippier and Pickford involved in conversations away to our left. The England fans still trying to encourage their team. Such a number of them have made the journey out here. And the sheer number of flags that are draped over the first row of the advertising hoardings. The rails just behind that, just immense really. Like some bang for their buck.
Spread out, bro.
Trippier. Saka trying to make the forward run. Comes to Kane. He was dispossessed by Elshnik. Bellingham.
There you go. There you go.
Rice.
One, two touches. There you go. Give the ball back to Bellingham. Yep. Give the ball to Saka.
This is Mainu. Now Foden. With a lot of the ball, but they're not really going anywhere at this moment in time. Saka, Walker. Foden's got a load of space. The ball wasn't perfect, but he still got it. Now Mainu. Swishing it into the box. He'll beat everybody and come through to Bellingham. Rice wants it on the edge. Rice gets it on the edge. Foden. Back to Rice. Into Foden again. All very tightly packed. And Slovenia trying to squeeze out, but England have got the ball again. And all of a sudden, there's a bit of optimism. England fans roaring their team forward.
Just fucking shoot the ball, man. All this like 1-2 passes trying to get inside the box. Just shoot the ball. What is Kyle Walker doing, bro?
Well, he is fast, and I'm not sure he's that fast.
No, even he's not going to catch that. He knew it as well. As soon as he took his first touch, he was like, oh, well, very, very nearly, but not quite. But good pressure from England. It's okay keeping the ball like that. Could have some at the end of it, though.
Yeah, Kyle Walker really does look like a ball.
Heck of a warm-up. Another load out now.
Well, we've hit 60 minutes. What would you be thinking of changing?
Gordon, definitely. Pace, maybe Bowen as well. Down the sides have been crying out for it since the game kicked off.
You've got 5 subs available, you've used one of them. Would you be dramatic and put 3 on now, or would you just tweak it here and there?
Yeah, I'd put 2 on now. Just save it for maybe towards the end of the game if needed. But I think if you put some pace down the sides and take a few fullbacks on, the game changes. Slovenia get that defensive line broken a little bit. They have to start thinking about the game. They're very well organised. They're almost robotic in the way that they defend.
Saka has gone down this near side. There's been a stray arm into the face of Blakar. Oh, that's Janza. Kane is complaining.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we had hold of him in the first place.
Serbia did have the ball in the back of the net in the other game in this group, as it's live right now on ITV4 and ITVX, but it was disallowed.
Denmark and Serbia is also moving right. This group was so good. Group C was so fucking good.
There's been less goals in this group than Germany have scored. The lowest scoring group in the tournament. Sherin. Chance to hit it from the edge of the box for Adam Sherin, but he didn't quite catch that well enough. Well, the noise you can hear in the background is the England fans. They have been unwavering.
Come on, man. Ball went wild. Went wide.
Header is going to run through to Saka. Another slip this time from Kobe Mainu. Gay again. Into Bellingham. Saka trying to take on Janza. Bellingham breaks into the box. Walker. Mainu. Rice. It's a good forward run by him, but he's played it down a blind alley.
Bad communication. Look at that shit, bro. Bad communication. Why are you going down for flopping, bro?
Yeah, that's the France game.
No, it's not France. It's Hungary.
The France game moved on.
I'm not sure what happened then. That turned away.
One more time.
What do you press on the
Jude Bellingham.
They're not going to do penalty kicks.
No, it's group stage.
That's what you get if you're running
They still do that
his way.
penalty kicks too.
It's like mostly knockout games. Bro, you didn't do shit, bro. Where you going down? Why?
Frustration from Bellingham. Champions League winner, La Liga winner.
No, he didn't.
The best player in La Liga. And those kids turned up thinking they were going to see a bit more dazzle tonight. 25 minutes to go.
Himself no harm in these 3 games, though, has he? Really good partnership with Stones. It looked pretty solid.
It's brilliant on his tournament debut. Even better against Denmark. Actually, one of the, if not the, bright spot in that particular game.
Maybe a big move in the summer. Sorry, Palace fans.
Well, no doubt. Player of the matches at this moment in time for England. That locked the other goal away to our left-hand side.
So slow, the build-up, isn't it?
Yeah, the build-up is so slow.
Still no subs.
Just Mainu at half-time, the only change that they've made so far. This is Walker. Saka into Kane, held off by Bion. Cole Palmer on the way. Foden. Walker again.
I'm falling asleep. My eyes are closing, bro.
Not sharp and quick enough around the box. Foden. Thought he won a free kick, didn't get it.
Trying to win the foul.
That's a mistake which Sporro is trying to escape from, and Gahey took emergency action. He's going to get a yellow card as a result. He just got a little unsettled there.
Well, he just got wrong side. That was the problem. Put his hands up, says my ball, and then didn't take control of it. It just got away from him. Head on the side of caution and took one for the team. Might have got away with it. With his pace, he would have got back, but wasn't willing to take the risk.
This is dangerous, though.
Now England have to be careful of the rare Slovenian threat. They haven't had much of the ball or a sight of Pickford's goal at all in the second half. But they do have technicians. England have them too, and they're about to bring one on. Chelsea's player of the year.
Cole Palmer is coming on.
Man with goals and creativity, about to come off the bench.
Cole Palmer is coming on.
But first, England just got to see their way through this free kick. Sherin standing over him. Sporar is there as well. Šeško hasn't seen too much of the ball in this second half. Sporar's delivery is not going to find anyone in a blue shirt. Bellingham's down. So here is the England change, and Bukayo Saka is off.
Palmer's coming
and
on.
finally,
Okay,
the
let's
sign
go.
of the bargain of Chelsea's $1 billion splurge. absolutely no doubts that he's had a very positive club season. At the age of 21, he is welcomed roundly onto the field of play by the England support.
Absolutely. They know what this lad's all about. They just get him the ball. I think Janzer's in for a different type of game.
And there is a connection. Cole Palmer knows Phil Foden well from his time at City. He knows John Stones. He knows Carl Walker on this right-hand side. Shesko. Mainu.
Mainu's good, man. He's really good getting the ball.
Rice declines to give the ball out to this near touchline. Well, it was a summer that was billed as a huge opportunity for England. But so far, all England fans have had is frustration. The only way to change that is with results and performances. This hasn't been another display that the England fans could enjoy. Kane almost forced his way past Biol and then was dragged down. That's going to be a yellow card.
Let's go. It's an opportunity right there.
So further, he would have been in real trouble.
It wasn't a great ball from Walker, I have to say. It was to the defender. He made a right hash of it. Harry Kane was away, as you said, another couple of yards. It's a good position, this. Foden will fancy this one. Do all sorts from here. It's got the angle. Chance of a shot, far post chip.
I can't hear you. What? What did you say? What? Yeah, I know, yeah. I am actually excited for that, by the way. I'm actually excited for that, longer. I'm excited for that anime.
But I think Phil Foden will be the favourite.
It's finished, man. Just go on the same place where you go watch it. This is it. An opportunity to score a goal or to make something.
Tight game. England struggling to find a way through. Maybe a set piece can crack open that Slovenian defence. Trippier is the one to take it. It's too deep.
Get Trippier off the fucking thing. What is he doing? What was he doing, bro? Get Trippier off the fucking... Like, stop letting him take the fucking free kicks.
Foden. Bellingham. Palmer's briefly gone out to that left-hand side now. The rotation in those three behind Harry Kane. Walker. In a Foden again. Palmer taking on Kasnic.
There you go. I know it didn't lead to much, but these two players had to go out to mark him because he had a run at somebody.
Rice, Foden.
There you
Rice
go.
again!
There you go.
It's the closest England have come.
Well, from this angle, we're just waiting for it to hit the net.
75 minutes, and that's the closest England has come to scoring a goal.
Quite wide, but good move. Flash shot, just got to take it as it comes.
Benjamin Šeško's night is over. He is going to be replaced by Josip Ilicic of Maribor. They love him, the Slovenians. He's an icon. Came off the bench to play with Spora for the last 30 minutes against Armenia and scored. He's returning to the squad for the first time in 2.5 years. He's been away from the international scene.
Yeah, it's
Looks older than me, how old is he?
This group is trash.
By All Black. Elshnik. It's an attacking change actually from Matthias Kek. He might feel as if they need a little bit more in that department. And he might feel that they can pitch it.
Got England on the ropes now. They're like, fuck it, let's go.
Certainly. For Slovenia would change the picture quite considerably. Remember, England will win the group if they win this game, or if they draw and Denmark fail to beat Serbia. It's still 0-0 in the other game. This is Walker. Going through as group winners at the moment. Here's Kobe Mainu.
Let's go.
Trying to
center.
Oh,
no one in the middle.
It was supposed to
there
be
was
arriving
no
in the
one
box.
in the middle.
Rice just sitting out. Bellingham was on that left-hand side. Maybe
there wasn't
should have come in
over there
to block that in. Really good pass from Palmer into the box. Direct.
Once more, Phil Foden has got a yellow card. That is not Phil Foden. I think you know that if you're watching at home.
Yeah, I know exactly right.
Up the card though.
I'm down.
There were a lot of questions yesterday at the press conference. How many of them have been answered tonight?
Not an awful lot. They've been a little bit better. Sloppy in the first half with the passing.
Palmer. Good ball out to Kane. Now they need to get into the box. So Foden was arriving. And Nick got there first and steered it out. That's the kind of thing that England want, that little bit of energy, that change of pace, the delivery down the side.
It's all about moving the ball quickly. Talked about it at half-time, the boys in the studio.
Foden's delivering. Kane gets up there. Foden will keep it
no one is right where they're at. What the fuck?
Go at Kane for, I think, hitching a ride.
Foul?
Yeah, just a little push in the back of the defender. The thing is about the performance, they've not moved the ball quick enough to pass around a very slick Slovenian defensive eight in front of them. So as I said before, for me, you've got to get some pace down the sides and run beyond the defence. And that's Gareth's decision to make the substitutions when he has. He's made one. Palmer's come on. For me, another one on the other side.
To break down the defence, just another.
But with respect, this is Slovenia, a good team, a team on an unbeaten run with a habit of not losing. But what happens when England bump into someone a little bit more sophisticated?
Well, you're playing against different opposition that are coming at you at different areas of the pitch, not sitting in a low block. Completely different game. Sometimes better against the teams that open up a little bit. And then you get your press tested.
Palmer. To Mainu. To Bellingham. Bellingham to Palmer. Then Mainu. Those three all involved as England trying to force a way forward. The referee referee stopping the game because Jansa has gone down, claiming that he's injured.
Just gets a kick on the back of the calf. I know it's small victories, but Palmer gets the ball, then two players go to him. Not one standing in front of him, stopping him making a pass. Two players, because they know he's going to dribble, they're going to try and beat a player. Do that in different areas of the pitch, all of a sudden the line started opening up, the space started opening up.
Aaron Ramsdale and Jordan Pickford are just having a few words, and Ramsdale, who is good personality, is just trying to calm Pickford down for some reason. Just the two changes so far for England. This is one of them. Palmer twisting, turning down that left-hand side. Bellingham's got it now.
Oh, what are you doing, bro?
Now Slovenia with a chance to break. This time, Elshnik cannot get hold of it. Well, the way things stand, England will be playing a third-placed team as the winners of Group C.
10 minutes away.
The game will take place on Sunday afternoon.
Said you can't get a fucking goal.
Here is Palmer into the centre. However, things could change quite rapidly, as we saw last night. England are going to make another alteration. Trent Alexander-Arnold, who was taken out of the game against Denmark after just 54 minutes and wasn't selected from the beginning tonight, is being called upon. Might see over the fourth official's shoulder, but I think he put 10 in.
Yeah, I would have thought Jude Bellingham looks tired. He looks leggy.
Kane, marshalled by Biol. Finds Foden edge of the box. Foden cracks it straight into the back of Elshnik. Palmer now. Trying to centre it. Biol flicks it into the air. Away by Jansa. Gets it over the halfway line.
Slovenia can make it. If the game
Slovenia faltered
at
the end of their game against Serbia.
Like this to the final whistle,
England put them on the back foot again here right at the very end and just make sure
to the knockout stages, which is crazy, bro.
It won't spare all the blushes, it won't save all the face, but
yeah, 7 minutes away.
Prevent them from being vulnerable late on in the game.
7 minutes away from Slovenia making to the knockout stages.
Trippier coming off.
England can still make it, but the problem is they need to show dominance. They need to score goals. They need to show that.
So Walker's gone to left
they
back.
They are not a team to the trifle.
And Trippier has come off.
Yeah, Trippier has been so hard.
Alexander-Arnold's gone to right back.
He was struggling with that calf, wasn't he? He might be just cramping up a little bit. Makes sense.
Gay again, muscling the rugged figure of Ilicic. England to get it moving quickly. Pickford certainly does. Two changes incoming for Slovenia. Stankovic, the holding midfield player, and Celar coming on. And Celar, who scored a few goals for Lugano in the Swiss league. Blackar. It's a routine change, that's one that's happened before. Elshnik will mmove over to the left-hand side of it. Stankovic will go into the centre.
substitution going up for Slovenia right now. You got Mlaka and Spora.
That's the other change.
So it's a double substitution for Slovenia right now.
Two different forwards now for the England backline to worry about.
I'm guessing this is...
It was terrific. Zancella in the friendly with Portugal in March, which they won. He's always found it difficult to dislodge Spora or Šeško.
Right it out for
Which will sit from the back four. There is another threat coming from England's bench, and that is Anthony Gordon for the final 5 minutes of this match. The only criticism of that you might have, Lee, is that maybe they've waited a little bit too long to get him on.
Yeah, I think so. I would have made it, but I'm not England manager, am I? Oh.
Ilicic. Janza. Janza again. Stankovic. Ilicic. Running at the England back line, stopped by Rice. Alexander-Arnold spots Foden. Can get out the other side now.
He's no longer a Rasta man, okay. Trying to do a square now. Fucking low from the face, but...
Slovenia have never won a European Championship game. They have a good chance. They believe that 3 points will be enough to see them through to the knockout stage as one of the best placed third teams. Palmer. He's penalised. Is Eric Janza? That's going to be a free kick.
Okay, well, free kick for England, okay.
Skill. Palmer, we saw the defender coming at pace. He knows the space is behind him. As soon as he closes him down, he's got the ability just to cushion that over the top.
This free kick is going to delay the introduction of Gordon. So he's on a yellow card.
Let Trent take it. Let Trent take it. There you go. Why is always Trent Foden?
Too many better than Trent Alexander-Arnold and Phil Foden to deliver a ball just where you need it most.
Let Trent take it. He's way better. He's a better free kick taker than Foden and Trippier. He's a way better free kick taker, bro.
5 England shirts. Wait for the ball to come in.
Foden should not touch that ball.
20,000 England supporters wait with bated breath. Goes in towards Stones. Kobe Mainoo breaks up the attack. Referee says play on, waves away any protests. Slovenian fans aren't happy. Now the game's stopped because the player is down.
Looks like he's given a free kick now, has he? Certainly didn't give it to begin with.
No, he completely waved it away. He said no free kick.
Flopping out here, bro. People be flopping. Oh, Gordon's coming
up.
Gordon on. Disengage. And a disengage.
Yeah, he's had a good going. Phil Foden.
80th minute Gordon comes out. So who's coming on? Oh, Gordon. Aaron Gordon from the Denver Nuggets. What the fuck is this kid? Oh, shit, bro.
1 minute of normal time to play. England are going to go to the knockout stages. They always were going to go to the knockout stages ever since last night's result. Basically has knocked Croatia out. History of knockout football over the years is checkered, but England under Gareth Southgate have been better at it. Gordon trying to get on the ball and run down that flank. Ran out of room.
Yeah, that guy didn't even know what he was doing, but he kicked the ball right out of the sideline.
Too much
kicked the ball right out of the fucking sideline.
A reason to believe going forward tonight.
Oh yeah. But we've done this before in group stages and then gone on to the going to have to be a lot better in the knockout stages for sure. But if it stays like this, we get that favourable side of the draw, which we've got to take advantage of.
Yep, at this moment in time, as off comes Janza and on comes Jure Balkovic of Alanya in Turkey. It's going to be 4 minutes for England to...
Yeah, this game
we'll see this through and hope that Denmark don't score.
Disappointing game for England. A game that Slovenia wanted. So there you go. Slovenia wanted this game and they're okay with that.
Yeah, now biting weight over the next 24 hours for the Slovenian fans, actually. One Hungarian commentator was quite keen for England to win this game because he believed that put them in a much better position to go through should England win the game tonight. Right now it's going to be the Slovenians who leave this stadium much happier.
Yeah. Whoa, so that's what I was smelling. Bring that ass over here, Joe. Bring that shit. Come on, man. Let me have it back. Come on, bro. Toby. So that's what I was smelling. I thought it was outside.
Here's Mainu. On to Kane. Kane to Cole Palmer. He's going to hit it.
Oh, what a save. Oh.
And straight into the body of Jan Oblak.
So great. Y'all better wake up.
For a moment,
Y'all better wake up.
Well, both subs.
You want to qualify, man. Just keep the game as it is, Slovenia. Keep the game as it is.
You just fancy him running onto it with that left foot, just a curly in that far corner, a little bit straight, the run-up. Doesn't quite get his foot around it. Easy save for Oblak in the end, but England's best move of the day.
Everything?
You don't know what would have happened had they have come in earlier or they'd started
Where's
the
the
game.
fish? I know you have fish,
what
Toby.
you've seen of them, Mainu, Palmer in particular, they've been on the pitch a little bit longer. Fill you with a little bit of hope that maybe they might break into the team going forward.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen enough already. Gordon, he kicked it out of play first touch. The fullback was running with him. You know, he's looking, going, hang on a minute, this lad fancies a run at me. Just puts the defender in a completely different mindset. Palmer's shown signs already. The short time he's been on as well, and Mainu.
Palmer trying to turn, gets there with Mainu. Alexander-Arnold got there first. That's going to be a free kick, I think, on the edge of the box. No, the flag went up on this near side, but the referee turned it down. Bellingham. As things stand, England go through. Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold, so did Denmark. Slovenia look like they're going to go through in third position. It's going to be massive for them.
Yeah, the Hungarian commentator was wishing that was going into the top corner, sat next to me. Just leaning back a little bit.
I think that Denmark-Serbia game is a bit behind, so we won't have confirmation as England's final position on the final whistle here. It looks at this moment in time that England are going to play on Sunday in Gelsenkirchen at 5 p.m. live on ITV, but their opponents we are unsure of. Ilicic running through the centre. The referee was going to blow his whistle. He has now blown his whistle.
Disappointing game for England. Even though the midfield is disappointing. Shout out to Slovenia, man. They got a W. Yo, Toby, you had me, didn't you?
It is another England performance that leaves you wanting not just more, but much more, really. England expected, but it was anxiety affected. Gareth Southgate's men are going to the knockout stages, still searching for their spark. At this moment, it looks like they're going to win Group C, but there's still a couple of moments left as Denmark take on Serbia. And until that game is finished, we're not 100%. It does mean, at this moment in time, that they're going to play on Sunday afternoon at 5 p.m. Well, Gareth Southgate said the reset button had been pushed over the weekend. I'm not sure what buttons he's got left to push between now and the weekend. but he has to find a way of getting a completely different level out of this England team if they are going to compete towards the latter part of this
There's
tournament.
a lack of...
Still a minute or so to go in that game between Denmark and Serbia. But the story might be Slovenian tonight because they've qualified for the knockout stages and they're delighted about it. England still got a lot of work to do. It's finished, England 0, Slovenia 0.
Well, we knew that England were through to the last 16 anyway, but they won't know for another 60 seconds or so as to whether they've won it, because in Munich it's Denmark 0, Serbia 0. But were Denmark to get a late winner, that would relegate England to second spot and a date with Germany at the weekend. So the England players waving to their families in the crowd are going to have to wait another 60 seconds. You can understand the Slovenians celebrating like that. They're on course for the last 16 as things stand. Gary, it got better when Mainu came on, and particularly when Palmer came on.
I think every
slim pickings that we're clinging to.
A little bit, but what I would say is it gave us a glimpse. Every time Gareth made a substitution, we got better. Even moving Trent to right back and Kyle to left back. Obviously Cole Palmer coming on, Mainu coming on, improved the midfield balance. So there's something to go off, but we're way off where we need to be.
Full time in Munich. England have won the group. They've slightly limped over the line with a couple of draws, but they set out, of course, to win the group, and they've done so. It's finished 0-0 in Munich, as it has in Cologne tonight, and England have won the group. Not a group of goals by any means, and it's not been particularly thrilling to watch, and there's a lot of work in for England to do. But the first stage is reached, which is to get out of the group as group winners.
Yeah, obviously you'd like to get over a bit more confidence, a bit more momentum. I think what we saw, especially in the start of the second half, is a little bit more play in the opposing half, but at the same time, you know, he's still nowhere near good enough. I thought Palmer, Mainu done well when they came on. I'd love to have seen Gordon come on earlier. But like, yeah, at the moment, it's still not happening. You know, we're very fortunate to be getting through at this stage, but there's still so much work to be done in respect of confidence and momentum.
And as a manager, I'm sure that you're thinking that Gareth Southgate is going to spend a lot of the next 24, 36 hours thinking about where he goes from here, because Trent Alexander-Arnold lasted an hour in 2 games, Conor Gallagher 45 minutes. Plenty of people will interpret that as a scrambled mind from the coach, and he's still searching for solutions.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. But I think, you know, as Gary's already mentioned, and righty, there is solutions there, I think. I think it's a lot more difficult when you don't. I think there's enough to ponder for him there. Some guys came on, made an impact in the game. You've got to look at the next opponent. You've got to look at the way they set up. I think tonight it really was crying out for more technical players in there. I think the balance wasn't right at the start. I thought Gareth addressed that at half-time. That's going to be the challenge for the next game.
Let's hear from the captain then. Here is Harry Kane with Gabriel Clark.
Harry, first the good news. England topped the group. It was hard tonight.
All right. So we'll see how it is. Disappointing as hell. I ain't gonna cap. Okay. All right, y'all. It's 0-0. Both games in Group C was 0-0. And this shows that, yeah, England got a lot of work to do, man. There's no chemistry, there's no cohesion. There's nothing that gets a fan excited about the game, because they're just straight up just horrible, straight up. They got a lot that they gotta fix. Shout out to Slovenia though. Slovenia, first time in the tournament in about 20 years, and this is gonna be the first time they're making to the knockout stages. So they're the one who will be leaving this pitch celebrating, while England will have to be leaving the pitch wondering, what can we do to get better? What can we do to dominate the games? We have the talents and the personnel to dominate these games, especially in a group that's quite weak, and yet 1 win and 2 draws. which are quite miserable games. It's not it at all for England. It's not it for England at all. But luckily, I think they're on the easier side of the draw, so that will be a plus for them to figure out while still trying to play competitively and shit. But oh well, yeah, oh well.